Hello one and all, welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We have returned from the depths once again. We've just been down in Tempest. And we've had some revelations about Hydaelyn and Zodiac, which have been shocking to say the least. So let's have a word with Urianga and see what insights he can offer. Can we but uncover Elidibus's true origins, we may yet come to understand his designs. To that end, Y'shtola must needs be afforded as much time as she doth require to complete her investigation. To the extent that such things are within our control, yes. Speaking of which, perhaps we might trouble the Exarch for news of his progress with the spirit vessel. He will no doubt wish to hear of our own discoveries as well, such as they are. Yes, I would imagine he would be very interested. Or maybe not. Who can tell? Who can tell? Oh? What's all this?
これは一体何の騒ぎだい。ああ、戻ったのか。少しばかり困ったことになっている。彼らは衛兵団や工芸館で働いていた者たちなのだが、急に職を辞したいと申し出てきたのだ。
They want to become adventurers.
もちろん、それは個人の自由だが、あまりの人数に都市の機能にも影響が出かねない状況でね。少なくとも引き継ぎの猶予をと説得していたのだよ。どうやらあの光の戦士アルバートの影響のようなのだが。
あなたは闇の戦士様じゃないですか。
Oh god. I'm not going to help in this situation.
きっとあなたなら分かってくれますよね。俺たちは光の戦士を目指したいんです。
I understand many things, one of which is you can't just walk away from your job like this. Get back to work.
いつか去りゆくあなたたちに代わってこの世界を俺たち自身の手で守っていきたい。
Then continue being the guards. You're a necessary function.
だからこそ自分たちはクリスタリウムだけにとどまらず世界の力になるため旅に出ようと思うんです。あなたも光の戦士様も英雄への第一歩は旅の中での小さな人助けだったのでしょう。
True. People, chocobos, you name it. Well, yes.
だから我々もそれを見習おうと思うんです。空から光は払われましたが、それでもまだこの世界には助けを必要としている人が必ずいるはず。そうした人々に手を差し伸べることから始めたい。我々はあなたや光の戦士様に続きたいんです。
Slight narrowing of the eyes there. Maybe in your case, no. Good sword, by the way.
これは難儀だね。彼らは何も間違ったことは言っていない。それも英雄の歩んだ道を行こうとしているわけだから、君が否定するわけにはいかないだろう。
ただそれがかの白き調停者によって導かれたということが気がかりでなりません。
Who? Is that a normal storm? Because it doesn't sound like it. What the hell is going on? I do not know. Oh shit. You guys still want to be warriors of light? One of those is going to come straight for us, isn't it?
何が起こっている？これは流星雨。
なんだ変な声が聞こえるぞ。
That's not Hydaelyn, is it?
お前もか。俺にも不思議な声が頭の中に響いているんだ。聞いて。
Oh my god, it is.
考えて。
俺もだ。
私もよ。
それこそが光の戦士として目覚めた証だ。
Not you again.
光の戦士様。
その声は光の意志によるもの。それが聞こえたことこそ異能に目覚めた証拠。
自分が光の戦士に。
I don't think you are. I think you're being fooled.
そんな力がこの俺にも。
本当なの？
俺が英雄に。
待て！何が目的で光の戦士たれと人々を駆り立てているんだ。あの空の異変もまさか君の仕業なのか？
その問いのすべてに答える気はないが、星降る幻影は確かに私が投じたものだ。
Yes, please.
それによって思い出す者もいるだろう。かつてその魂が有していた力をな。やっと気づいたか。自分たちなり損ないの滑稽さに。そう。君たちが超える力と呼ぶものは、真なる人が有していた力の片鱗だよ。たとえ魂が分断されようが、死によって帰り、新たな命へと変わろうが、エーテルそのものに焼き付いた果実の名残とでも言おうか。 そしてそれは同じように焼き付いた忘れ得ぬ終末を思い起こすことで稀に発露する。故にこたびの私は幻影の星を降り注がせた。眷属を求めるハイデリンが幾度もやってきたように。
So what, are you claiming to be Zodiac then?
流星雨を目撃したことによって超える力に目覚めたという報告はあります。しかしそれをハイデリンが。ハイデリンの呼びかけが星の中心から常に発せられているものだとすれば、ただ人たる我々には聞こえずとも超える力を得た者はそれを受け取ってしまう。かの神とつながり光の祝福を受けることになる。
Okay, like a continuous playback. Just for anybody who happens to be waking up at that particular moment.
先ほどの彼らも呼び声が聞こえている様子でした。
正解だよ、ウリエンジェ。ハイデリンはそうして眷属を増やすために時に幻を生み、時に小さな星を引き寄せてきた。
ならばあなたはなぜこのようなことを。あなたにとっては敵であるハイデリンの眷属を増やしてまで何をなすつもりなのですか。
Good question.
敵？私も見ての通り光の戦士だぞ。私は彼らと手を取り合って世界を救わんと立ち上がろう。君たちにも馴染みのあるただそれだけの話だよ。
Do not believe you for 1 second. The more Elidibus reveals, the less I understand. But that he has made a fine mess of things is plain. He's gone then. I've managed to persuade a number of our would-be deserters to reconsider, or at least delay their departure. But as many are deaf to my entreaties. Young Thaler and Vonard among them, I'm sorry to say. They have quit the guard. Nevertheless, I wish them well. Whatever Elidibus's plans for them might be, the pair have only ever had the best of intentions. Ah yes, but intentions can be warped and distorted. One can hardly blame them for thinking themselves heroes elect, not after having been blessed with the echo. And it's not as if they haven't shown the requisite spirit. I quite agree. Though the impetus for their sudden departure may have been words falsely spoken, the men and women in whose footsteps they would follow are heroes in truth, warriors of light, Ardbert, yourself most of all. And so I would ask a favour of you. Speak with them ere they embark on their journey, and furnish them with what wisdom you can. They've set off for the Amaro launch, but you should still be able to catch them if you leave now. Worth the effort, I'd say. If I recall correctly, Admiral Merlwyb took time to usher you out into the wider world many moons ago. She did. I think that the comparison rather flatters. Thaler and Vonard. Oh, I think that the comparison rather flatters Thaler and Vonard. But the point still stands. They would doubtless be greatly encouraged were the Warrior of Darkness himself to see them off. If thou art willing, I prithee go. Thou mayst safely leave the task of unfolding that which did transpire at Amnesis to us. I don't think I pronounced that right. Anamnesis. Anamnesis. Whatever. Surprise, surprise, another name in Final Fantasy I cannot pronounce for love nor money. Okay. To the Amaro launch. Stop, everybody. You can't leave just yet. I haven't said goodbye. And it's bad luck to go out into the wilderness as a fully fledged new adventurer without getting a goodbye kiss from the Warrior of Darkness. Let's get Carbuncle out on the field. Not that I anticipate any immediate combat, but it's always good to get one step ahead. Taylor. You again. I mean, it's you, sir. Sorry, it's been a funny old day. Nice hats, by the way. You can be sure we'll take those words to heart. I still can't believe it. You coming all this way just to speak to us. I was downstairs. It wasn't that far. I swear we won't let you down. So long as it helps someone, we'll do what needs doing out there, no matter how small. And when larger threats loom, we'll be ready to face them. You see if we aren't. My tongue's a bit bleh today. Wonder and danger await you in equal measure, but turn not from either. Well, what are you waiting for? Get out there. Yes, wonder and danger await you in equal measure. Sorry, I was just having a drink. We'll be off then. Farewell, Warriors of Darkness, and thank you. Cheerio. Don't get eaten. And they were never seen again. Right, now what? Leap from the roof. Leap from the roof. And what is it? Back to the Exarch? Yes. Let me in. Hi everyone. Thank you for making the effort. I'm certain your words will be a boon to them. While you were away, the others told me of your investigation. We have yet to discuss how to proceed, however. Then let's do that now. No time like the present. While your findings in Anamnesis and Ida do raise important questions as to the identity of our adversary, we are no closer to discerning his design, nor do I know of any other potential avenue of investigation. For which reason we must needs trust to Y'shtola's ingenuity, and wait for her efforts to revive the Ancient's device to bear fruit. What if I were to attempt to follow the emissary? Elusive as he is, his plan compels him to court public attention. He shouldn't be impossible to find. especially for one of your experience. It does seem worth the attempt. Then I'll come with you. Safety in numbers. No, no, no. In combat perhaps, but where stealth is required, the opposite is true. Happily, I don't plan on getting myself caught, so you've no need to worry. Nor do I intend to vanish for moons on end. We still have the empty to attend to, don't we? Hey. Alright. Then I look forward to your return. Then it sounds like the rest of us should avoid doing anything which might prompt Elidibus to look too closely at our movements. Insofar as it's possible, I reckon... getting ahead of myself. Insofar as it's possible, I recommend we limit our activities to the Crystarium. Speaking of which, Exarch, might I ask if you've made any progress with the spirit vessel? Of course. We're presently studying the principles underpinning memory transference, and, I believe, nearing the requisite level of understanding. Less hearteningly, practical trials of transference methods suited for use with the vessel have yet to yield satisfactory results, to put it mildly. But there are still many promising possibilities we've yet to test. Sounds like good news. Indeed, though it may take some time yet, we are well on our way to a solution. And I shall not rest until one is found. Oh no, please do take some rest if you need it. I mean, for God's sake. Though we are all grateful for thine unstinting efforts, thou needst not labour to the exclusion of all else. It would serve to lighten thy burden, however... If it would serve to lighten thy burden, however little, I should gladly offer mine assistance. Quite. I, for my part, will do what I can to ensure that the Crystarium continues to run smoothly, in spite of recent disruptions. Then perhaps I could help. There must be something I can do, even if it's just guard duty. Thank you, all of you. I shall breathe easier for your assistance. Look at this room full of helpful people. Of course, on the evidence of the recent past, it will not be long before some new crisis arrives to throw our plans into disarray, at which time your services will be in particular demand. That being the case, perhaps you might take this opportunity to retire to your suite at the Pendants. Go to bed. Okay. Why do I get the feeling I'm either going to get a visit from Elidibus or something to do with Hydaelyn is going to happen. Nevertheless, we have been sent to our room without supper, so off we shall trot like an obedient little servant. Flustered father-to-be. Good luck, mate. Bum, 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 bum. Aye. A pleasure as always, Master Kujin. I am relieved to see you were unharmed in the earlier commotion, though, if I may, you do look somewhat weary. I presume you'll be retiring to your suite? Yes. Very good. Do let me know if there's anything you require. Oh yeah, speaking of suites, I finally got some furniture for my room in the Free Company house, so I now have a bed as well. Now then, what awaits us? Sleeping with your clothes on, as always. Hello? Is anybody there? I don't think Ardbert's coming back. That's not tea in that mug. Who could that be? Glynard. Master Kujin, it's Glynard from the Wandering Stairs. I apologise for calling so late. How can I help? A friend of yours was asking after you. You may remember them from that business with the cardinal virtues. Ah! Well, blow me down. Pray forgive my late visit. I heard the man who called himself a warrior of light speak, you see, and I saw the stars falling from the heavens. Kerrig grew tired of my endless fretting and bade me call upon you if it would put my mind at ease. Is there aught you can tell me? There's plenty I can tell you. Except I appear to be speaking into my neckerchief. An imposter? I feared you might say that. I believed him. I wanted to believe him. How wonderful it was that even one of them returned, I thought. Yet, if he is not the man you knew, then I'm sorry. I know all too well how that feels. I suppose you do. I can only imagine how it must hurt to be unable to speak the truth, how you must abide the lie for fear of condemning those fallen heroes once more. It may not be my place, but allow me to offer you a few words of advice, as you once did me. Remember how dear he was to you, and be brave. I shall, and that's... Thank you, my friend. You've certainly grown. Oh, I'm not half so eloquent as you, but I hope that it helps. You've clearly never listened to one of my episodes. Eloquent is not a word I would use to describe myself. Clear and starry night, with the moon bright and bulbous. Meanwhile, in the Crystal Tower's umbilicus, don't break it. You're gonna break it. You broke it. Foiled again.
術の改変ではうまくいかないとなると、触媒である血をマグに取り込むべきだろうか。
I thought that was the plan. Oh. Oh dear.
大丈夫ですか、水晶湖。
そろそろ休憩にしてはどうだね。あまり無理を続けては体が持たんぞ。
大丈夫だ。
It doesn't seem like it to me.
私にも私の願いと決意
That's more accurate, yes.
どうか続けさせてくれ。
Well, good luck, chaps. Try not to ruin the remaining store of crystals we have. What on earth is this? Oh, this is Amarot. Why are we looking at Amarot again? And Xenos. What are you doing here? So is he visiting the imagined realm that Emmett Selch dredged up? Is he having a dream? Yeah, having a dream.
Oh, 同じ夢をたびたび見ると。ちなみに、それはどんな？
Yes, you were in it wearing a giant chicken costume. And you danced the fandango.
星が降り注ぎ、街が、世界が燃え落ちる夢だ。どういうわけか、昔から繰り返し見る。
And something called Genova, and Mother, and Shinra, and a rebel group called Avalanche.
今時週末を記憶しているとは珍しい。エメトセルクが何かしたんですかね。何か知っているようだな。興味があるのならお話ししますよ、殿下。ま、私もほとんど聞いた話のようなものですが。
Have I ever told you the story of Emmett Selch the Stupid?
かつてこの星に起きた終末の最悪について。
Oh. That's not a grin you ever want to see on someone's face. Not after the world's end just leave the same person's lips. Slightly disconcerting. Earn the achievement, way more heroes. Cool. Ooh, that means we've got another title. Diddley. Echo of a Fallen Star. Of Virtuous Deeds. I'll stick with Shadowbringer for now. Hello, I've had a troubled sleep. Ah, Master Kujin, will you be venturing forth today? Do be sure to take care if so, though they say the star shower was harmless, one can never be too careful. But I concede it is not for me to tell the Warrior of Darkness how to look after himself, old habits you understand. Ah, Gaiko, how very opportune. Who's this now? Morin? Oh, hi Morin. Greetings, my friend. Do you perchance have a moment to spare? I have many moments to spare. Wonderful, wonderful. I wanted to thank you, you see, for revealing to us the truth of the Warriors of Light. After all these years, your tales set the record straight. Finally, the people see them as the great heroes they were. It's probably not helped the Crystarium much, though. Or the great hero he is, in the case of Ardbert. You too were surprised to see him, I think. Very. At the time, I was not certain what to make of it all, but I could see the effect his words had on those around me. And then the stars rained down from the sky, and, well, you know the rest. Yes, it happened not too long ago. When the commotion died down, you were nowhere to be seen, but I was determined to express my gratitude, and so here I am. Thank you, Gaiko, for giving voice to the truth and restoring the Warriors of Light to their rightful place in history. Should you perhaps wish to have your account of these matters committed to writing, I would be more than willing to serve as your scribe. Indeed, if there is anything I can do to help, anything at all, you need only say the word. That's okay, but thank you for the offer. Yes, that did also happen. As did that. What can you tell me about the Warriors of Light? I beg your pardon? You wish to ask me about the Warriors of Light? Yes, I do. Forgive me, but I dare say you already know more about them than any living soul, save for Ardbert himself, of course. Unless you refer to the Warriors of Light more broadly. Just tell me what you know. If so, I may yet be able to assist you in some small way. Excellent. I shall return to the cabinet at once and look up the relevant texts. Pray join me at your earliest convenience. I could have just come with you. No rest for the righteous, it would seem. Ha! You know it. Do not let me keep you, sir. I bid you a pleasant day. Gracious as always. Right then, let's head to the Bookwormatorium. Ooh, that's an interesting mask you have on. Where did you get that? Ovim wool turban of gathering. I would actually quite like one of those. I'm going to have a look on the market boards and see how much one of those would cost. What was it called? An Ovim wool turban. Oh, Ovim wool turban of binding, of gathering, sorry. Oh, we can get on a casting. Ooh, I wonder if this is any good. No, it's not. Okay, we can only buy the thingy of crafting. I wonder if I can use that. How much is it? It's not even that expensive. I'm going to buy it just in case I can use it. Yeah. As a glamour. Just chucking gil away left, right and centre, you know how it is. I dumped $1 million in the free company chest the other day to assist with some projects that were going on. I never thought I'd be at a stage where I had $1 million to throw away. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. What am I doing? Ah, you're having connection issues. Right. Right. Gonna have another drink. Just checking out what everybody else is wearing. I feel like I've been wearing the same gear for too long, even though I do have some new glamours, but I could do with some new gear soon. Hello, Moran. Ah, Gaiko, excellent timing. I have but this moment finished gathering the materials for our lesson. As a great many works make reference to the Warriors of Light, I shall, with your permission, focus only upon the details that seem most relevant. Please do. The Warriors of Light, you say? Forgive us, but we couldn't help overhearing from all the way across the Crystarium. We've been out keeping watch over the Crystarium, but it appears to be business as usual. So I thought I'd spend some time brushing up my knowledge of familiars, and Alphanod volunteered to help. I actually came on a different errand, but I'd be interested in hearing about the Warriors of Light as well. May I join you? There you go, you got an audience now, mate. Tell all. Of course, the more the merrier. If you would care to find a table below, I shall be down with the books in a moment. Excellent. Were one to pore over the annals of Vrantic history, one would note the comparatively frequent reoccurrence of individuals hailed as Warriors of Light. Ardbert and his comrades require no introduction, but many others bore the epithet long before them. To name but a few, there was Tolthwyl, legendary first king of Lakeland, Rodfort and Solard, the fabled Dran and Galgant duo Volbert. And no list of Rantic heroes would be complete without the Archmage Taynor of Ronka. Oh, I've been to her burial site. In older texts, she too was called a Warrior of Light. It did surprise me how ready people were to forget the negative associations of the title, but it makes sense if it's been around for centuries. Verily, in ages past it was simply a synonym for hero. In the wake of the flood, however, light came to be regarded with fear, the title used not to exalt, but to revile. A far cry from its beginnings. Ooh, that's a good picture. This, my friends, is Norvrant's oldest epic, the original tale of the struggle between good and evil. In a time when all lay shrouded in darkness, a prophesied hero rose to deliver the world from its doom. Fighting in the name of light, the hero styled himself its foot soldier, and thus did he come to be known as the Warrior of Light. Curiously, in the centuries that followed, other heroes appeared who claimed the selfsame epithet, despite sharing no discernible connection with their predecessors. And in time, the Warrior of Light came to be a name accorded to all men and women of uncommon skill and valour. Well, well, the plot thickens. As you know, the title of Warrior of Light is also used in the source. Though the manners in which individuals have earned it are many and varied, heroes have been honoured thus since antiquity. Nor does the custom show any sign of dying out, as you can well attest. It makes you wonder, doesn't it? It surely can't be a coincidence. Indeed not. Let us imagine a man who has awakened to the echo and is able to hear Hydaelyn's voice. As she styles him, so too does he style himself, a Warrior of Light. Of course, being blessed with the echo does not in itself make one a hero, and conversely there will have been no few heroes who were not blessed with it. But such distinctions are immaterial to the masses, and over time they came to use the title Warrior of Light and the word hero interchangeably. Sounds about right. It would be interesting to see if the theory holds true in the other worlds, if crossing the rift were that easy. Hydaelyn did call me a Warrior of Light. What's in a name? It doesn't change anything. And there I was thinking I was special. Yeah, let's be funny. But you are special. No matter how many Warriors of Light there are out there, there's no one like you. At any rate, assuming all of this is true, and there's a common thread behind the epithet, I doubt the Ascians will have been amused. Do you know what? That word, epithet, I think in my entire life I've probably heard it. You know, I can count the amount of times I've heard it on maybe 1 or 2 hands. I've heard it 3 times in the last 10 minutes. I doubt the Ascians will have been amused. Okay. To have the world at large associate light and by extension Hydaelyn with good must have added insult to injury. Ahem. While this discussion is undeniably fascinating, I wonder, should I be privy to it? Mayhap it would be better if I excused myself. Oh, no need for that, my friend. Pray accept our apologies. Your lesson on the Warriors of Light has given us much to ponder. Ooh, did someone say Warriors of Light? Wah! Someone fell down the stairs. Or tripped over a book. Oh, you're not going to help her? Riki Tio, are you alright? Ah, my precious tomes, sigh. Did I not say you must take care in the cabinet? Oh, don't tell her off, she might cry. You too, Arkil. Eowell. Iowell. However you pronounce your name. Well, sorry, Master Moran. I bet you pushed her, didn't you? Gasp. Aren't you? Yeah. The Warrior of Darkness. My name's Riki Tio, and I want to help everyone. Oh. Bless you. Please tell me what I have to do to be a hero, to be a Warrior of Light. I think I told somebody this once. Train hard, every day. Oh, she's so cute. That's just painfully cute. Oh, don't tell me I actually have to train her. So, I want to be a Warrior of Light, but no one that fights with a sword and all that. No, I want to be the kind that fights with potions and heals people, an apothecary. Oh, that's good news. I'm going to help everyone in the Crystarium. No, in all of Norvrant. When I told Arkil and Eowell this, they said the cabinet should have lots of tomes about potions. True. But this place is so big, and we don't have the faintest idea where to begin searching. At this rate, I'm not going to get anywhere. If one knew where to look, one should indeed be able to find treatises on potions here. Treatises. I can't pronounce that word as well. Treatises on potions here. Anyway, even so, I fear they may prove a little difficult for one so young. But Esteemed Warrior of Darkness, perhaps you might accompany young Riki Tio to Spagirix. Rather than work through tomes, I believe she stands to learn more by observing the surgeons at their work. Sounds like a plan. It seems we've finished here, so we'll come with you. Last one to Spagirix is a rotten egg. Ha, I'll have you know I'm really fast. You're going to be the rotten egg. Is that so? Or maybe I'm going to eat the rotten egg. Ah ha 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 ha, the joke's on you. Anyway, enough of that. What are you doing? Right, was there... I seem to remember there was a triple triad match around here that I hadn't done, or maybe I've done it now. Anyway. So the weekend is once again upon us. I feel as though I say that quite often, but then it does seem to be happening with alarming rapidity. Maybe a side effect of getting old, who knows. But barely seems like 1 week's begun before it's already ended and the next one's starting all over again. Well now, to what do I owe the pleasure of so many bright-eyed visitors? We've all got the plague. Is that the way of it, sweetie? You wish to learn about medicine? That's right. I want to become a warrior of light who uses potions to help people all over the world. Well, that is a very noble endeavour, and you aren't alone in it. No few at our infirmary yearn to venture forth as warriors of light. But ultimately they have all decided not to pursue that dream. Huh? Why? Because the people here need them too, sweetie. Guards who place themselves in harm's way to keep us safe, the artisans who toil tirelessly that we might sustain our way of life, and younglings like you, who are the future of the Crystarium. They couldn't simply abandon them, you see, and so, difficult though it was, they made the decision to remain. Then, does this mean my dream isn't any good? Oh, sweetie, yours is a wonderful dream, and it would be my pleasure to help you pursue it. If we all work hard, the day will come when our surgeons may set forth to aid folk in every corner of the realm. As we strive towards that day, I hope we can rely upon you as well. Though I must warn you, ours is not an easy path. No, you must work very, very hard. I'm not afraid of hard work. I'll become the best apothecary ever. You just watch. Hee hee. That's the spirit. Without further ado then, may I entrust you with a task. I have placed an order at XIV for a potion ingredient, and I would like you to go and collect it. Your first quest. Ooh, an ingredient. Leave it to me, miss. My, such abundance of energy. Though I can't help wonder if she'll be alright by herself. I will go and look after her. My apologies, but would you mind accompanying her? When you arrive at XIV, speak with a woman named Gracine, and she will point you in the right direction. Roger that. I shall join you. As the one who suggested this course to Rikiteo, I would assist her in her first steps. Come on then, let's go and chaperone the young lady. And what about the two of you? Are you coming along too? Well, we do want to become warriors of light, just not the same kind as Riki. So we'll wait for you here, warrior of darkness. When you return, please teach us how to fight. Absolutely not. In that case, Reen and I shall keep them company and take the opportunity to ask about their aspirations. Bye-bye now. Right, let's go and find Rikiteo. To the marketplace. What do the sundry splendours vendor have to offer? Ooh, Crypt Lurker gear. Oh, I can afford it as well. Crypt Lurker's robe of casting. Oh, that looks well good. Is it good though? Oh, it is as well. Get in. Brand new gear. Those. Grimoire. No, don't want to try it. Well, actually, yeah, we do try it on. But I wanted to check it against what I've got. Yep, I'll be having that as well. Oh, hang on. I'm going to run out of money for my gear. Let's get that. And the shoes. Okay. Yeah, because I want the actual gear. I can always come back and get the grimoire, or the index, should I say. Should I get the earrings? Yeah, go on then, I'll get the earrings. Right, this means I have to bloody retrieve all the materia. I'll do this and then I will be back. I want to make sure that I get this done. Also, I need to add materia to other stuff as well. So I will cut and be back in a sec. Okay, we've got all our materia slotted in. A lot of level 8 materia, or grade 8 materia, whatever the hell you want to call it. Mostly critical, with a few smatterings of direct hit and 1 spell speed chucked in there just for good measure. No doubt we'll have to come back and do all of that. Well, maybe not all of it again, but again for the... actually, that's a good point. Have I got any better headgear than what I'm wearing at the moment? Is that 99? 1 or 2? No, we don't. That's fine. Yeah, for the headgear and the book, and then the other accessories that we don't have. But that's fine. That will all happen in due course. Let's go and find... Hang on a minute. Am I in the wrong... I'm in the wrong place, aren't I? Herb derp. Yes, I'm now wearing very gothic looking robes with a bit of chainage going on the back. Very kinky. What's the problem with that chain? Nothing, it's just a link of chains. Yeah, I look jolly good. Let me change my hair again. This is why I love this game. I do like the cosmetic stuff. It's dead good. Do you know what, actually? That book works quite well, because that's got chains on it too. I look like I'm covered in chains. I'm covered in chains. Covered in bees. Itch on my arm. I've been lifting things with my... So I'm right-handed, and I predominantly lift at work with my right side. If I'm putting something on my shoulder, it'll be my right shoulder. I was trying to put stuff on my left today, and it's just bruised. I bruise like a peach. If it isn't the Warrior of Darkness himself, may I assume you are with Master Alphinaud? Right, lest you wonder, Jessamille's order is for grapes. As busy as we've been of late, however, I regret to say we didn't have the time to harvest them. So it was with apologies that I asked Master Alphinaud and his young companion to help themselves to the fruits on the vines. Perhaps you could lend them a hand. It's the undersized grapes you'll want to pick. They're too small for normal consumption, but suitable for making wine and medicine. Hi chaps, I've come to help. Bunch of grapes. Bunch of grapes. bunch of grapes. Okay. Oh, you're here too? We're picking little grapes. It's quite fun. I've already done it. Though too small for normal consumption, these grapes are suitable for making wine and medicine. Yes, I was told that. Wow, you've picked this many already? Amazing! I dare say we have enough between us. Shall we take them back to Chesameal? Heh, I can't wait to see what she's going to do with them. Make medicine, I would assume. Tell me, Riki, what made you want to become an apothecary and warrior of light? Why? Well, a while ago I fell sick. Really sick. My body was burning up and I felt so weak I couldn't even get out of bed. Then a travelling apothecary came and gave me a potion to drink. It was the foulest thing I'd ever tasted, but it made me get better. She was so brave, the apothecary I mean. She went around taking care of people, even when it was dangerous, and I decided I wanted to help people, just like her. So I started brewing potions out of grass and giving them to my friends, but I didn't really know what I was doing, or if there was anything else I could do. Then, not long ago, a neighbour told me he was going to become a warrior of light, and go travelling the world, helping people. And I thought that's the same as I want to do. I see. Out of curiosity, what did your neighbour do in the end? Thaler? Oh, it's that guy. I haven't seen him for a bit, so he must already be out there looking for people to help. I would dare say he's trying to do just that. Thaler, one of the guards awakened by the star shower. Ask her about the voices. Oh, okay. Thank you for sharing your tale with us, Rikitio. I myself took inspiration from one not unlike your travelling apothecary, and I hope a good example will spur you on to realise your dreams. But it will not be done in a day. Such lofty goals are reached through hard work and persistence, through countless little acts of heroism, like delivering the grapes to Chesameal. So off we go. It would seem I've been labouring under a misapprehension. Oh? I had convinced myself that it was Elidibus who had sowed the desire to become warriors of light within the hearts of the people. But I see now that the impulse to aid their fellow man abided within them from the first. Elidibus did no more than give it a name. I still don't see the angle. I don't get it. And as he so kindly proclaimed, we must return to our own world ere long. With the Exarch labouring tirelessly, I doubt not that a way will be found. Yet, I believe I speak for all of us when I say I cannot leave in good conscience, not until we've dealt with Elidibus. Yeah, I think that's a good point. This is no longer a strange and distant land after all. Norvrant has become a home to us, and her people our own. Not my bloody people. Let us return to Spagirix. It wouldn't do to keep your admirers waiting. Yes, I'm going to have to tell those young chaps they can just bugger off and become farmers. I'm not teaching you how to fight. Don't want your deaths on my conscience. Run, 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 run. Flapping robes, run, run, run. Bum, bum. Watering, watering all day long. Where were they again? Spagirix. That's out here. I could have just teleported. I don't usually look up at this this view on the way back in, but it's bloody impressive. as is all of the scenery in Final Fantasy XIV. It's just one long series of amazing sights. My thanks for your kind help, sweetie. Now we have all the ingredients we require. From the grapes we shall make a vinegar, to which we will add elf grass and a few other herbs to produce an invigorating syrup. Though it's unspeakably sour, it does wonders for the constitution. Can I have some? As part of her studies, I may just have to give Rikitio a little taste. Hee hee. I'm sure she'll love you for that. Oh god, do I actually have to teach these two? Warrior of Darkness, if you've finished helping Riki, won't you show us some fighting? Not play fighting, but honest to God's fighting. We already have some enemies that you can deal with. Vampire bats. Guards say they've become a pest around the Crystarium of late. We tried to sneak outside to hunt them, but the guards caught us and sent us home. They shouldn't mind if if you were doing the fighting and we were just watching. The children told us as much while you were away, and in preparation, Chesamil kindly furnished us with some lures for the bats. Don't encourage them. Bloody hell. While the creatures won't give you any sport, bear in mind that the younglings will be watching. That's to say, put on a good show, yes? Right, let's head outside at once. Everyone follow me. Oh, this is going to be marvellous. Alice, wait just a... Come on then, children. Come on then, children. You're barely a bloody more than a child yourself. In fact, I think you are still technically a child. Getting illusions of grandeur. Illusions of grandeur, should I say. The Exarch Gate. Yes. That is out this way. Might be time for a new minion as well. Let's see what we've got. So we've got Chocobo Chicks, Princely Hatchling, Castaway, Bomb. I think that was one of the first ones I ever got, that Chigo Lava. Buffalo Calf, Cactuar, Wolf Pup, Beady Eye, Fledgling Dodo. Got that from a material container. Pororogo, not had you out in a while. Rudy and Squirrel Emperor came from the Christmas event. Mini Mole, Gubu Sproutling, Mud Pie. Yukinko Snowflake. I don't remember where I got you. Hatchling Bunny. Puff of Darkness. Capybara. That's quite cute. Fat Cat. Ah, good old Fat Cat. Goblin, Odin, Lakshmi, Alphanod, Sid, one breeder. I think that summons Merlwib. Dress up Raban. Wind up Sadu, Zloe, Amaric, Archfont, Nanamo, Grahatia, Gilgamesh, Midgarzoma, Mammoth 1, Mammoth 3L, Airship, Warrior of Light, Furion, Onion Knight. I think we'll have a cute looking cat. Meow. Sorry about that, just a little distraction. Going through my dictionary of minions. Right. Where's the... There they are. Let's fight these bats then, shall we? Excuse me. Everyone's here. Good. Let's get started, shall we? As the name suggests, vampire bats feed on blood. And originally being nocturnal creatures, they've grown more active with the return of night and become a nuisance. To draw them out, we'll use Chesamil's lures, which work by exploiting their heat-seeking behaviour. The bats want to nest under the eaves, so you like to attract more if you place the lures near buildings. I have here 6 lures, 3 each for you and me. As proof of a successful kill, I want you to gather up their fangs. Whoever collects the most is the winner. Oh, you're hunting too? Yes, well, there's nothing like friendly competition to bring out the best in Gaiko. Anyway, while we hunt the bats, the two of you are to stay with Reen. She's really strong too and will keep you safe. Without further ado then, let the contest begin. Okay, I don't intend to lose, so let's go for the nearest buildings. I think the idea was to place them near buildings, was that not right? So I'm going to ignore that destination and focus on this one. If indeed this is destination. Two. Three. Okay, where else have we got? Over there. Should prove promising, because it's near Sullen. I don't know if it actually makes any difference as to how many enemies spawn in a certain point. Come along. God, I cannot wait until we get the final bloody thing for round here. Aether current, I mean. You're the only one we're missing. Oop, sorry. Bring me the bats. Oops, daisy. Windows key again. There we go. And to the final waypoint. We'll do a full circle round here. Yes, gonna go get my hair cut tomorrow and then jump on a train in the afternoon, meet up with my brother, and then head on up to the countryside. I have ordered myself a tent, which arrived today. I was going to say yesterday then, but it was today. And a nice mummy-style sleeping bag to keep my feetsies nice and warm in the cold climates of the high-altitude area I'm going to be camping. Only two. Guess it does make a difference how close you are to buildings. Cool. And return to Reen. Right. I hope you learnt everything you needed to learn from that, children. I don't think that's going to prepare you at all for being combatant warriors of light, but at least you saw something a bit fighty. Well done. Well fought, Gaiko. The children were hanging on your every move. As was I, to be honest, though I know the tally, may I see your fangs for good measure? You may. I just hope I got more than Alice. Apologies for the wait. My fangs, not a bad haul, even if I do say so myself. So what did I get? 3, 6... I got 8, didn't I? 5, 6, 7. 7 fangs from Alice. I beat you. Which means that victory goes to Gaiko, who collected 8. Aha. Bah, seems you found the better spots for the lures. I did. I would be lying if I said I wasn't disappointed, but you're still within reach. I'll get the better of you next time. I don't think so. Yes. So, children, you've now seen the Warrior of Darkness in action. What are your impressions? He's incredible, miss. The bats were down before they knew it. Our guards are strong, but the Warrior of Darkness is much, much stronger. We want to be just like him. Good. If you're looking for an example to emulate, you may as well pick the best. I want you to remember how you felt when you watched Gaiko, and train hard. Keep at it for long enough and you'll be strong too. If you don't mind telling us, when did you decide that you wanted to become Warriors of Light? Well, we were there listening with everyone when Ardbert appeared, but I've wanted to be strong since before I came to the Crystarium. The Sin Eaters killed my father and sister, see, and I promised myself I'd learn how to protect people one day. Like Ardbert said, this is our home. We're the ones who have to protect it. We're the ones who have to rise up as new Warriors of Light. What about you, Arkil? Me? To be honest, I'm still not sure what I want to do. But if my friends were in trouble, I know that I would want to help them. And I want to go on adventures with them, see the world together. That's a wonderful goal. You really think so? It's hard to explain, but it's something I felt when I saw the star shower the other day. I felt as though there was something I'd lost, and that I had to go out there and find it. Interesting. Well, for the both of you, there's nothing for it but to train. When we return to the city, I'll teach you some exercises you can do by yourselves. Hooray. Thanks for showing us your fighting skills, Warrior of Darkness. We'll never forget it. Remember your training, and you will make it back alive. Or maybe not. I understand how Arkil feels. The star shower didn't awaken me to Hydaelyn's voice, but that vision of the final days of Amarok burning. It filled me with sadness to the very pit of my being. Things I once knew, people I once loved, promises I once made. It felt as though long-forgotten memories were dancing at the edges of my mind. But when I try to focus on them, they simply fade away. An effect of having a fractured soul, I shouldn't doubt. But lest you worry, I'm perfectly happy to remain fractured and have no intention of donning an Ascian mask. Well, that's good. Sigh. I just wish we knew what Elidibus was plotting. Yeah, me too. Ha. But look at this pair of incurable brooders. We're going to stand around lost in thought. If we're going to stand around lost in thought, we may as well do it back in the city. Rest assured, Reen and I will take the children from here. Their heads will be in the clouds after meeting you, but we'll see to it their feet remain firmly planted on the ground. Uh-oh. You're suffering the effects too. It's nothing, just a dizzy spell. Seems I tried a little too hard to beat you. I'm fine now, not to worry. I'll see you soon. No, you're not all having dizzy spells. You're all slowly coming apart from your bodies. As you ponder Alice's words, you are taken by an urge to revisit the scene of that fateful meeting. Then let's go and revisit. Back to the Crystarium. Oop. Da, 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 da. It's up there, isn't it? Let's see what we're about to see. I have a feeling something important is going to happen. Or we're going to be given some instructions on how to deal with the threat of Elidibus. Oh, we didn't have to go up the stairs. Bollocks. Oh, I didn't get that. Everywhere I go, I see these things and I'm like, I know I've got things to do, but I can't resist the urge to try and jump on top of them. Are they weapons? They're tools of some description. I don't know. Right, let's try and get this. So jump on here. And then zoom in a bit. Jump. Damn. Give it one more go. I'm going to spend all night doing this. Jump on there. One more go. Oh, bloody hell. Jump too far. Jump too short. There we go. Hey! There we go. Destination. Oh yeah, because there was an Ascian from Amarot who became part of me during the fight with thingy Emmett Selch. On behalf of the Convocation, I bid you welcome to our order. At times you will stand with us, at times you will stand against us, all that you might steer mankind and the very star upon their true course. For yours is the seat of Elidibus, the emissary, and by this name shall your every action be guided.
Kakoを見たか。どうせ大した記憶は除けまい。しかし、その様子では君の策略というわけでもなさそうだ。となれば、まだ新たな願いに馴染んでいないのか。
Give back Ardbert's body. That would be my first concern. Why must you embroil the people in your plans? What are you plotting? Give back Ardbert's body.
決戦の時を控えながら武器を捨てるバカがどこにいる。何、やっていることは君と同じだよ。闇の戦士殿。
Sorry, beg pardon. How is what you're doing any resemblance to what I do?
技を磨き、装備を整え、強敵たちをほふってきたように、己にできる最善を尽くし、道を阻む者を排除する。お前はラハブレアを下し、エメトセルクを消し去った。真に良き世界のため、長い時を戦ってきた彼らを。
Well, that's just purely their fault for not being strong enough, isn't it?
ここに至っては、もはや利用できるなどとは思わない。私は調停者エリディブス。人と星とが正しく進むための機構。故に君を殺し、魂ごと消し去ることだけを考えているよ。
Ooh.
遠くないうちにその命必ずもらい受ける。正しく世界を救うために。ああ、その前に一つだけ聞いておこう。君とエメトセルクの最後の戦いを見ることができた。開戦の直前、彼は君を誰かと見間違えていたな。
Maybe.
それについて思い当たることは？
I'm saying nothing.
だんまりか。まあいい。君とは幾度も顔を合わせ、それでも何も思い出せないのだ。私にとっては窮地でなかったか、あるいはそれも欠けたのか。
おや、先客がいたとは。建設的な対話ならば邪魔せずに立ち去るが。
Ooh, you're very glowy.
もしその人を揺さぶろうとしているだけならば、そちらに退散していただこ
う。You absolute jackass. What did he do?
光の加護は受けていない。が、魂が濃い。
I think just for that one little act, you should have your head removed from your body.
難儀なことだ。
Although that is Ardbert's head. Coward. Come back and fight.
大丈夫。さすがに驚いたが、問題はないようだ。 あ、この腕は別件だ。あなた方が召喚されてきてからはつい張り切ってばかりだったからな。塔がかかった負担を補うために端末たる私への侵食を深めてきたのだよ。とはいえこの程度なら今さら困ることもない。大丈夫だと訴えたんだがベークラグ殿は聞いてくれず休憩してこ
So
い
you
と
came out here and got accosted by an Ascian. Yep, very restful.
おっと、小言はなしで頼む。これは私が前へ進んでいる証でもあるのだから。かつて私を未来から送り出した人たちが言っていたんだ。何年経っても英雄の物語が愛されるのは人が生きるのに少しばかりのロマンや憧れ、誇りなんかがいるからなのだと。だから私を送り出すことが、こんな馬鹿げた計画の成功こそが何よりの希望になるって。あいつらたくましいんだよ、本当に。計画が成功したら泥沼みたいな世界を救う方法だって案外しれっと思いつくかもしれないぞとかさ。何の根拠もないくせに。それを強がりだったんじゃないかと思って耐え難い日もあった。だけどここまで歩んできて私自身も多くを送り出し、あなた方を送ろうとしている今、やっと曇りなく認められそうなんだ。やり遂げた先には確かに希望が生まれる。彼らの言葉もそうなりたいという願いで、幸せを目指さんとする一歩だったんだって。だからどうか私にも少しの無茶を許してほしい。
Oh, really?
そうして水晶校がやるべきことを全て終えられたら、あなたに話したいことがあるんだ。
Well, nice to be forewarned, I suppose. Hello.
よかった。二人ともここにいらしたんですね。
Oh god, what's the matter?
何かあったのか。
サンクレットが倒れたんです。
Oh no. He's been away from his true body for too long. Fates seem determined not to allow us a quiet moment, but come, let us have the details from Reen. Well, before we get those details, we shall leave it there for now. On a bit of a cliffhanger there. Hope Thancred's okay. But I don't think any of us are going to be okay if we can't return the Scions back to their actual bodies in the source. But for now, from myself, from Reen, the Crystal Exarch, Carbuncle, and Torajiro, and the wonderful view from the top of this tower, it's goodbye, and I will see you next time. Cheerio!